Hey guys, I've been I ain't had a lot of inspiration on what to build in my Minecraft world. Been having some trouble on what to do, keeping it fun for me and for you guys to watch. So I've been playing Fallout 4, and I realized that when I play Fallout on my PlayStation, but when I had Xbox 360, I did have this game, but I never completed it. So I figured I'd go back, play through this one with you guys. Bought it on my laptop. So let's get into it. I bought the edition with all the DLC packs, so we'll go through those. But first, we're just gonna do the original story because I haven't completed that yet. But we'll just start a new one, get right into it.
You saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
That was the beginning, like the entrance cutscene. I thought it was pretty cool, but we're gonna go with a name, I don't know, what should we do? What should we do? Call him Icy.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
So as I as I start making my character, what I noticed is well, I only made a couple characters, just the one I made to check out how to play, like get the controls used to what I like, and other than that, I just really went through the first mission or so. But what I was gonna say is, what I noticed is, I haven't put any names in that he didn't say that same thing. So I was just curious if anyone knows. Is there any names that you could put into where he doesn't say that same thing, like not the name I would have picked? But I'm gonna customize him and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the character I came up with. So we'll just click done, continue on.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay, no sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
So, moving around. You could take all this stuff, but I have a good bit of stuff from those packs that open from the
Looking good.
DLCs. But I will take his energy
So
pills.
far.
He has some stim packs
Go
too.
ahead and give the vigor tester
Right
a
X.
try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
So let's do this. Alright, I'll go through here real quick and do it how I want, and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, so these are the skill points I went with. 7 strength, 6 perception, 5 endurance, 8 charisma, 4 intelligence, 7 agility, and 3 luck. So let's just go on from here.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
We're gonna go with barter, explosives, and lockpick. go with guns or explosives? We'll go with explosives and then do guns when we level up.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
We'll do heavy-handed. And that's it.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
This boy walks slow as molasses. If you hit a caps lock or just hold shift, you can actually walk slow.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was broke. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style, anyway.
Way to say thanks.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm... You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out, too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
We're definitely not gonna do that. So, let's go outside. Pretty cool looking. Old World Blues. This is just the DLCs. I forget how to open my Pip-Boy. And V. Well, let's go to items, apparel. Or this is just telling you what you have to do in the beginning. This is the best looking one, I think. And the weapons that I keep are obviously keep the dynamite, sturdy caravan shotgun, and this pistol. I sell everything else. And that's a good way to get some caps early on. Get out of crouch mode. But yeah, this is what I was saying. I think this looks the best out of what you get from just starting out. Dropped up a radio broadcast inviting you to the grand opening this year at Madrid Casino. So this is the saloon. I do know this much because I did play before on my Xbox, like I said earlier. I just never completed the whole game. I actually didn't get real far past this point.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Hey, it's Victor. Let's talk to him.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Alright, see Vic.
Happy trail!
Alright, so let's get back here and meet her. This is the tutorial to get used to the game. Teach you how to use it. She actually has you go kill geckos, which you don't have to do, but I always do it because it gets you some extra XP, and then they like you more. Name. Wow. Terrible.
That's the right idea. Get on the site.
Absolutely horrible.
Try crouching down and staying still. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what.
So we're just gonna say yeah.
Follow me. It's...
Alright, so we're just over here from Goodsprings. We just walked a little way, followed her.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out.
And then yeah,
Bunch
you
of
walk
little
over here,
monsters is
she'll
what
tell
they
you
are.
this.
Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than it. Let's see if we can get a...
So what you want to do is sneak up and shoot him.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
One thing I like about New Vegas is when you're in third person, your gun's on your side like that.
See?
That's not in
Getting the hang
Fallout
of it.
4.
There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
So I'm just gonna get with her.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Cause if you do this with her, and then you help defend Goodsprings, Goodsprings actually likes you. You have a good reputation here. That's why I go through this when I start every time. You do actually run faster if you don't have your gun out in this game.
Oh, that's it.
Dang it. I'm not sure if you could actually save her, which sucks. Or I honestly might have shot her myself, to be honest. Yeah, Cleaver to. We'll take that.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised. Staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? Okay, say no more. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
So what I just declined to do is she'll just send you. Literally, you gotta go. Pretty much literally right on the other side of this hill right here. You collect a plant over there. I forget which one it is. And then up behind Goodsprings, there's another one you gotta get. Come back here and you make the healing powder. And you just get that recipe from her, that's all. But I'm not too worried about that, so we're just gonna run back to Goodsprings and talk to Trudy. Alright, so we're back in Goodsprings. I just ran in the general store real quick, sold off some of that stuff I didn't need. It's easy peed out on here porch. So let's go talk to Trudy.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Who you talking to? I'll shoot Joe Cobb in the head right now.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas... All right. Be careful.
Let's go talk to Ringo. Open mouth with the powder gangers. And then Goodsprings here will like us. We'll have good rep around here. Tumbleweed City. So Gringo's right up here. In the gas station.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play? Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming... We just end up sharing... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Alright, so after you talk to him, go through that. I mean, you can just tell him to, like, you know, piss off. Go tell the powder gangers where he is, and then they probably just come shoot him down. But, I never do that, because I don't like the powder gangers. So, we're gonna go talk to Sunny Smiles, and continue on.
Hey!
What's up, Easy Pete?
Feeling thirsty?
Oh, that's the wrong person.
Be careful.
We gotta talk to her next.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer? Say no more. Joe Cop, however, if you could convince Trudy to join, I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere. And Chet... Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc... I'll be waiting.
Alright, so after you talk to her about that, I just skip through the dialogue because it's really nothing important. She just tells you to talk to these people. So first, I
So,
always
planning
talk to
on
her.
taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
We're gonna wait to level up and then talk to her.
Be
So,
careful.
all we should need for Easy Pete is dynamite, and I should have that. Where is he at? Well, while we're right here at this general store, might as well talk to him. I don't think I have a high enough
You
speech.
looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. You made your point. I can provide people, and I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business. Take it
Alright,
easy.
so we got him. Is that enough to level up now? Let's see if we get Easy Pete. This isn't Easy Pete's house, this is Doc Mitchell.
Welcome back. Sure. Seem... Oh, I'm not... You take care now.
I think they're both in the saloon, Easy Pete and Trudy. I'll have to find them.
Hey there.
Howdy. What can... Today. Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of...
Let's level up and do the speech. 25 guns. We'll just give it the rest. One perk. We'll do this one. Now we can get
Feeling
Trudy
thirsty?
in.
I can take care. I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, let me have a word. While everyone...
Nice.
Be careful out there.
So now literally everyone's on our team. So go back to Gringo and we can get started.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. All right, I'm ready.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Alright. You can't use dynamite, but it doesn't really matter. They really take him out real quick anyways. I'm gonna save real quick. I don't think there are any more. 20 gang. Where the other ones at? It was Joe Cobb, huh? Hold on.
Come on.
Joe Cobb's done. Yeah, Goodsprings loves me. Yeah, Joe Cobb and his friends are a bunch of clowns. That's all I got to say about that little situation. What do we do now? I forget. They went that way. So make this one the active quest. This is the first one you get. I'm gonna talk to Trudy.
Hey.
Where's she at?
Hey.
See where that's taking me. So down to Prim. I'm gonna run in here first. See what Sunny Smiles has
Those
to say.
bastards got Ringo in the end after all. At least he went down fighting. At least his death was quick. Cobb's gang had much worse in mind for him. Sure can. And see, off. Until next time.
Well, I didn't know Gringo died anyways.
I'm glad that business is over. Not much. Of course. I didn't hear. Fella wants to get... Beak.
Jesus. Where did Ringo die at? Alright, so just came out of the general store. Realized how long I've been recording. Realized I have a pretty decent chunk of recording. So we'll get a prim next episode. This is it for this episode. But hope you guys are enjoying this. And we'll continue on with the main story next time. Have a good day.